Well, we're outside the Palani home in Soshanguve block UU. Among the mourners who have come to sympathize with the family, show their respect and really just put pressure on the police to find the culprits that are behind the death of 5-year-old Ditebogo Junior Phalane is the EFF's Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi, who's here to obviously make sure that the culprits are found, but the family receives the support that they deserve. Thank you so much for joining us. You were inside with the Palani family. What was the conversation like?
Well, as you said, we're here to pay our respects because all of us were once children, but we've got young people of that age in our homes. So we're all heartbroken, and we came to stand with the family because that's what we do as Africans, that they are not alone. And the father of Junior took me through the events of that evening together with his mother, meaning the grandmother. And he doesn't understand because these people were interested in the vehicle, and he says that he was very cooperative. But the guy that was working with the one that had a gun on his head seemed to be trigger happy. He described him as either under some influence of some substance or just culturally attuned to the gun. And he says there was no reason for him to shoot. And he did. He describes as well that he carried his son from here to the hospital with the pulse that kept coming and going on the road until they were at the hospital and the young man took his last breath. And the grandmother told us about the last memory she had with him, that he was so clever at crash. They had already taught them to speak English and all of that. He was very articulate, and then she said to him, okay, you can't go to the school here in Soshanguve because you speak English. Where are you going to go? And what do you want to become in life? Already the 5-year-old said that he would like to become a lawyer. And those are the dreams, according to the grandmother, that were stolen, that were shattered, and that were taken.
The attention now falls on the spate of crime that has engulfed this particular community. Just a few weeks ago, we woke up to the shock of DJ Mashata, who was slaughtered in a hail of bullets, and we do not even need to mention the many others who were also robbed of their lives through the barrel of the gun. The spate of gunfire, gun violence that is terrorizing the community of Soshanguve. As the EFF, what do you make of this and really just the link between community safety and policing?
The reality is that we live in a war zone as a country. In 2023, there were over 27,000 murders in South Africa. To appreciate what that number means, in Palestine, where the apartheid state of Israel is ravaging people's lives with bombs, military weapons, the death toll is standing at over 34,000. In South Africa, 27,000 people died. Over 27,000 people died. That's why we say we're in a war zone. This country has the second highest murder rate in the world. There is an indiscriminate proliferation of guns. Police are not only overwhelmed, they've been corrupted. Many of them are in the payroll of drug dealers and organized criminal syndicates. but also at the core is the economic devastation within townships. The black youth literally has nothing to do. There is no sports, there is no employment, there are no cultural, film, or any other activities. To survive literally in the township, over 60% of some of the townships, over 60% of the black youth cannot find employment.